In every corner of history lies wisdom so powerful, it can shake the way we think, the way we live, and even the way we see ourselves. Tonight, we journey into the minds of the greatest philosophers and ancient thinkers, and uncover 10 quotes that could change your destiny forever. Stay with me until the very end, because the last one may just shatter everything you believe. Heraclitus said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice. A river flows, never the same, never still." Heraclitus reminds us that life itself is constant change. Nothing lasts forever, not even this very moment. The question is, are you flowing with time, or drowning in it? 9. Confucius said, "It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop." The world whispers, "Give up." But Confucius, the great sage of the East, warns us, movement is life. Even the smallest step forward is victory. What matters is that you never stop. Socrates said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." He questioned everything, even himself. To live blindly is to live half dead. Socrates dares us to confront the mirror, to question our beliefs, our choices, our purpose. But beware, the truth is never gentle. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Chaos surrounds us, storms rise. Yet Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, reveals a secret. The battlefield is not outside, it is within. Control your mind, and nothing can break you. Aristotle said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Excellence is not luck, it is not a single moment. Aristotle tells us it is a ritual, a pattern, a silent code we live by. Each choice you make is shaping the person you are becoming. Buddha said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." The world screams with distractions, promises, illusions. But the Buddha whispers, "Peace is not out there. It is buried deep inside you." The only war worth fighting is the war within. Plato said, "Reality is created by the mind." We can change our reality by changing our mind. What if everything you see is not truth, but perception? Plato's words strike like lightning. Reality itself bends to the mind. If you dare to change your thoughts, you may just change the world itself. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Pain, betrayal, failure, life will strike. But Epictetus, a slave-turned-philosopher, warns us, the true power lies not in events, but in how we choose to respond. That choice defines your fate. Lao Tzu said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." Every great empire, every revolution, every life worth living, begins the same way. One step. Lao Tzu reminds us that destiny doesn't arrive in leaps, it begins with courage, in silence, in a single, irreversible choice. Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." The sands of time slip through our fingers. Seneca delivers a final warning: life is not short. We waste it, on fear, on anger, on waiting for tomorrow. But tomorrow may never come. The real tragedy is not death. It is not living at all. These 10 quotes are more than words. They are weapons, keys, warnings, each one designed to shake you awake, to remind you that life is fleeting, fragile, and yet infinitely powerful in your hands. The question is, which of these truths will you carry, and which will you ignore? Because remember, the dead may have spoken them, but it's the living who must decide what they mean.